Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to give an update on my portfolio. Right now my portfolio is $6,647.20. I have a Boeing 140-150 call debit spread, Bumble 2025 call debit spread, FB 140-150 call debit spread, PayPal 50-60 call debit spread, and SoFi $2.55 call debit spread. If you've noticed, I finally got rid of my BABA position. I can't stay in Chinese stocks at the moment right now. Perhaps when things cool down, but I don't even know at this point. Let me explain to you. So I'm pretty sure most people who keep up with the news already know what's happening in Russia and Russian stocks. So this article explains a little bit of it. As wide-ranging sanctions cripple Russia's economy, many international investors have determined the country is no longer a place where they can invest their money. So, because of sanctions, many investors, they're deciding that they don't want to be in Russian stocks anymore. They want to get the hell out. However, this article explains that they can't even do that. The United States and its allies have made Russia the most sanctioned country in the world, and caught in the economic crossfire are foreign investors. The value of their holdings has plummeted. Russia's stock market remains closed. So of course, people want to get out, but they can't even do that because the stock market isn't even open anymore. And we all know why. It's basically they want to just cover their eyes, cover their ears, and just pretend like these stocks are actually untouched. But we all know in reality, they've plummeted. But investors can't even get out. And this is after the sanctions crippling Russia's economy. Now, what does this have to do with Alibaba or China? Now people are starting to talk about sanctions against China. Like this, China threatens retaliation if US sanctions Chinese firms for working with Russia. Could sanctions be coming for China? China in sanction limbo. Potential China-Russia fallout. So, we've all seen what the sanctions against Russia has done to its economy and its stock market. And now people are saying that there's a possibility of China being next. I don't want to be an investor holding Chinese stocks. If sanctions were to actually happen, that's way too risky for me. And if you guys know me, I have a huge appetite for risk. Huge appetite for risk. But even I don't want to be in that position. If things do crash, I want to at least have the ability to, get out or adjust my positions in some way. But look at what happened with the Russian stock market. It completely closed to the point where nobody could do anything. I'm sorry, but the possibility of China sanctions coming next, I just don't want to be in that position. So I finally gotten out. Maybe when things cool down, I might jump back in, because if it weren't for all this BS happening in the world, man, these geopolitical tensions, I would happily invest in the type of company that BABA is. However, unfortunately, the fundamentals and the type of company and how successful the company is, it doesn't even matter. Right now, the tensions are so high, and there's talks of like sanctions against China and things like that. I can't deal with it right now. It's way too hot for me to handle. I'm gonna sit it out. Now, like I said, if it weren't for that, I would happily invest in BABA again. But they're just heating up too much. So I'm gonna sit on the sidelines for now. If I see things cooling down and I'm confident again, I'm gonna get back in. But for now, I'm out. And this wasn't today, by the way. It was last week. I got out of BABA last week already. So, and I'm glad I did, because after I got out, it went down even more. So, whatever. It's really sad and unfortunate, actually. The things that are happening in the world, and so many people. It's just really, really sad I feel like we're reaching a point where there's so much bad news going on in the world that it's like an overload. It's hard to handle all of the bad news coming up. And now I even hear of talks of a new variant. I don't know. It's... Then again, I've also read about how more people like to share negative news because that's going to get people's attention. That's what's going to sell. If people are putting out good news, that's going to sell less. Maybe that's why people are more inclined to put out bad news. I don't know. It's just becoming an overwhelming amount, I think. And it's not just, I'm not talking about just the fact that there is news coming out. I'm talking about even the events themselves. There's so much BS going on in the world. It really sucks. Well, whatever. That's my portfolio. I am usually very bullish, especially even long term, but even I don't know where the hell this is going. It's chaos. And it's not just any specific stocks either. Some are more than others, I have to admit, but my goodness. A lot of stocks look like they're in free fall or something. It's crazy. Some stocks are holding out better than others, but we're in an environment right now where there are stocks that have had great earnings. Square had good earnings. SoFi had good earnings. But good earnings don't even matter in this environment. It's really hard to deal with, honestly. And nobody knows what's going to happen because the last time in 2020 when stocks crashed super hard, we had a V-shaped recovery and things skyrocketed back upwards. But is that going to happen again? I don't know. Some people are saying that there's really nothing this time that would make it skyrocket back upwards. But I don't even know. Me personally, I have kept a lot of cash on the side now. As you can see, buying power, $3,427.36. And that's over half of my portfolio in cash right now. And that says a lot because I have a huge appetite for risk, and even I am keeping a huge chunk of my portfolio in cash. Anyways, that's what my portfolio looks like right now. I'm keeping a lot in cash, and I have a couple positions, but I've gotten out of my BABA position finally. Pretty sure that's what a lot of you guys were looking for, but yeah, that's my update. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.